So I had this tragic epiphany about my mom and my sister, who are both still in the Mormon church. I myself have been out for roughly 20 years. If you follow me, you know that I had a little falling out with my sister. Kind of my mom, but she's my mom, so I can't really, cut her off. But after a disagreement about part of the church history, my sister kind of got all on the defense. And of course, I couldn't say anything. I couldn't say anything back to her because it would just piss her off more and make things worse, and nothing would change because her mind is so closed. And that's another problem with having these discussions with people who are still in the Mormon church. Their minds are so closed, so why even have discussions about anything? But it kind of made me sad because I thought about all these conversations that I wish I could have with my mother, like about what's going on in the world, about things that are happening in this country, poisoning the soil, poisoning our animals, just causing more disease, because if I were to bring that up, her response to anything like that is something that has to do with her God coming into the picture. And I don't believe in that. But it's just like, when you're in the Mormon church, it's like you're only allowed, in my opinion, to think so much. Your mind isn't allowed to be open and free. Because if it was, well, you'd realize that the church is based on lies. But like I said, when I had this disagreement with my sister and my mom, it's like they get to talk about their church. They get to say, no, this is how it is, and I can't disagree because they won't hear it. They won't listen. I could send them videos. I could send them proof. And it wouldn't matter because they get to have their voice, and those who have left the church don't get to have a voice. Or let's just say, you can scream it as much as you want, but those in will not hear it. They can't fathom it. They can't fathom that their sweet, wonderful church is a lie. My two biggest pet peeves in people are ignorance and closed-mindedness. So how do you have conversations with family about things going on in the world when the mind, again, so closed? It's just frustrating. And it's to the point where I just will not tell my mom about my life because why? If it doesn't revolve around their realm, which is their God and their church, what kind of conversations are left to have? It just makes me sad. I don't know if anybody else who's left the Mormon church, well, I'm sure you can relate, if your families are still in it especially. It's tragic, but I must go.